What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Rants with Ray. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well, or whenever you get a chance to see this. My name is Rayniecemitchell. For all who are new here, welcome in, welcome in. I do want to say hello. We have reached 900 subscribers. What is going on? What it do? I hope everyone is doing well, and I am glad that you are now part of the family. Okay, okay. Um, I do want to say for everybody that is new here, if you haven't already, go and get my ebook, The Number One Guide on How to Stop Smoking Weed. If you or anyone you know is dealing with addiction to weed, this ebook will totally bless you. Not only will it break you free from the spirit of addiction, but it will also help you find the things laying deep and dormant within yourself that is making you believe that you need weed to cope anyway, all while getting closer to God in the process. So yeah, go and get that. You can find it in my community board or the description box after the live. Okay, okay. Now, you guys, in that beeping in the background, it is the smoke detector. You guys, okay? Don't beat me up. We gonna get it together eventually, but not today. Okay. But as y'all can see by the title, you guys, there are going to be three signs before this major breakthrough takes place. And I got this message from God literally this past weekend. Um, God led me to, I was in the book of Mark, like originally reading the book of Mark on Easter, I believe. And then God had led me back to the book of Mark yesterday, right? And I was on chapter 5, and God led me. Well, I was, yeah, from the last time I was on, I had got done. I mean, I was reading the book of Mark. I was at the end of chapter 4. So God was like, I want you to continue reading from where you were already like reading from. And y'all, the whole chapter 5 was like so it was just so on point. So on point with everything that I feel like I was just going through and what God was just giving me in that moment. And in Mark chapter 5, literally it talks about the three wonders that Jesus had did. So Jesus had literally, it was a man that was on the mountain that was like super, he was possessed by a legion of demons and the devil himself. And Jesus had set him free. He had delivered him and casted those demons into the pigs, and the pigs ran into the sea, the deep end of the sea, and the pigs ended up choking out in the sea and dying, right? So that was one miracle that that Jesus had completed in Mark chapter 5. Then the second miracle he completed was the woman of with the issue of blood, where she was bleeding for 12 years straight and no one could help her. No doctors could help her or anything like that. And she touched Jesus's garment and she was set free. And I'm going to go into more detail about each story, but I just want to first mention the miracles, right? And then the last miracle was where it was this family, and the daughter of the family had passed away. She had died. She was gone, right? Everybody knew that she was gone. It was about to have a funeral and everything for her. And Jesus came and woke her up. He said, "Wait, arise, my daughter." And the little girl woke up, and the little girl was 12 years old. And I once I got done reading chapter 5, God was like, there are going to be three signs before there's a breakthrough. There's going to be three major signs, three miracles, three things that usually wouldn't happen that is going to happen before this breakthrough takes place. So, for whoever you are, there is going to be three major things that happen to you that is going to confirm to you what is getting ready to take place. Whoever you are moving into a season of like uh it's going to be like Godspeed. It's You're moving into a season where it's going to be consecutive wins, back to back wins, right? And this is something that God has been placing on my spirit honestly for the last few weeks. So, and for a lot of you all, it could have already happened. it could be getting ready to happen, or yeah, it's either already happened or getting ready to happen, right? So first, I wanted to say with these three stories, these three miracles, right, in Mark chapter 5, these people were going through these things for a while. So the man who was possessed by a legion of demons, which means 2,000 demons or more, and the devil himself, in the Bible, it talks about how this man was possessed for a long time. Nobody could help him. All his friends and family left him. Um, and he literally could not be chained. He could not be chained. He could not be contained or controlled. And when he was in the mountains, he used to cut himself. So for some of you all who this message is for, some of you all may have had suicidal thoughts. You may have been abandoned by family or friends. You may have been someone that has been isolated for a very long period of time and been plagued in your mind with demonic thoughts or just thoughts of hurting yourself, right? And God is getting ready to deliver you from that. God is getting ready to set you free from the things that have been holding you hostage and bound in a repeated demonic cycle. You're getting ready to break free. And I thought that was just so good because for a lot of you all, when you are in the midst of going through the fire, when you are in the midst of the wilderness of going through things that seem so heavy, where it feels like you'll never get out, it can be draining, it can be exhausting, it can be depressing and deterring, right? To where it makes you feel like you don't want to keep moving forward. But God is saying, get ready because whoever you are, I don't know if y'all just heard that horn, but that's a confirmation. Whoever you are being pulled out. You are being pulled out and placed back in your right mind. If you've lost your ambition, if you've lost your tenacity to keep moving forward, God is getting ready to restore that. He's getting ready to restore the ambition that you lost. Your will that has been weakened is getting ready to be restored for whoever you are. And know that your story is so great. Like, you are you're going to impact so many people because so many people are going through what you went through silently, and they're going to be able to relate to you on such another level where it is literally going to impact the world in such a major way, okay, for whoever you are. And then moving forward, um with the woman with the issue of blood. Now, it's so crazy because I've always heard people talk about this story with the woman with the issue of blood, but I've never read it in the Bible for myself. So when I read about it, Jesus was around a crowd of people, but this woman was the only woman, was the only person to touch him and take power from him. And it was because of her faith. Now, this woman had an issue of blood to where she went to many doctors. Nobody could help her. She spent all of her money trying to get healed. So, for whoever you are, you could be going through a sickness. You could be going through something that has been affecting you in such a major way where you've spent a lot of your money, if not all of your money, on trying to heal from this thing. And God is setting you free. God is setting you free. So, if you've been having health issues, if you've been having things going on, I'm hearing like with your heart. So whoever you are, if you've been having issues with your heart, issues with your breathing, issues with any part in your body, God is getting ready to restore the organs in your body. He's going to restore your health. He's going to heal you, and not just heal you, he is going to heal your finances, because it specifically said that she spent all her money trying to get healed. So whoever you are, you've been to many doctors, you've been to many different places. I'm hearing that some of you all even went to resorted to going to psychics and different tapping into different things to get healed from whatever this specific thing is. And God is getting ready to heal you. He's getting ready to heal you. And whoever you are, you've been going through this for a long time, such a long time, to where you've almost lost faith that whatever it is that has been plaguing your body would not be able to be healed. But God is saying he's getting ready to do it. It's already really done, but you're getting ready to see it physically materialize with the health in your body, with the organs in your body being completely restored, because he is the ultimate doctor, okay? And I'm going to let God lead you on how to directly go about that. But because I am no doctor, but that is literally what I felt in my spirit, that God is getting ready to heal you all. Whoever you are that this part of the message is for, you are about to be healed. There's been something plaguing your body and it's about to be healed, okay? Whether it be your back, your knees, your your spine, whatever it is, God is getting ready to heal you, okay? And he's getting ready to heal and restore your finances. The video had just cut off out of nowhere. That's another confirmation that whoever this message is for, I know it's meant, it's powerful, and it is meant for you, and you are getting ready to see this thing take place. I always say when the video cuts off, that's just a confirmation that what I'm saying is taking place, has taken place, and the enemy doesn't want it to get out. But we're gonna keep moving forward. So he's getting ready. God is not only restoring your health, but he's going to restore your finances. Whatever was spent out on this thing, concerning trying to heal from whatever this thing was that was plaguing your body, you're getting ready to be restored and multiplied in your finances, okay? And next was the, um, well, before I move on to the last miracle that took place in Mark chapter 5, God is saying that he's getting ready to gift you power. So there's going to be an upgrade in your anointing. There's going to be an upgrade in your gifts. There's going to be an upgrade in whatever you are uh talented in. So whether it be, if you're a prophet, you're going to have a more uh, clear prophecies. You're going to have a clear, if you have like dreams, they're going to be like more descriptive, more distinct. If you are a singer, you're going to become a better singer. If you are a painter, you're going to, whatever you do, you're going to be more, God is gifting you more of his power. So you're going to be more anointed in that area of whatever you are already gifted in. There's being an upgrade where whatever you're good at, you're about to be the best at. Okay, because I was about to say you're about to be great at, but you're about to be the best at whatever you do. You're about to become the best doing that thing, because God is pouring his power into you to where it is going to magnify and multiply what is already there. Okay. And then last but not least was the last miracle that Jesus did in chapter 5 was he saved the little girl. The little girl was um, dead. She was in a deep sleep, as he called it. Is That's what he told them. He was like, this child is either, he said, deep sleep, or this child is just sleeping. She's not dead. And what God gave me with that is, for a lot of you all, there have been dead areas in your life or things that you thought were dead. And God is bringing those dead things back to life. He's breathing life into those dry bones. So whether those dry bones or those dead things be, it could be your finances, where it may seem like it's been a dead end. No matter what step you take, it seems like you cannot move forward. Get ready, because God is bringing your finances back to life. It could be a dead end whenever you try to connect with people and it seems like nothing ever works out, or something always happens where a person doesn't want to deal with you anymore. Because I'm feeling in my spirit at this very moment that whoever you are, there was a word curse put out that you would not be able to have any provision, that you wouldn't be able to connect with certain people. It would be hard for you to build relationships. And for a lot of you all, it has been difficult. Like, you'll notice how people will just fall off out of nowhere. Everything will be going good, and then the person will just disappear or not talk to you anymore. And there was a curse put on you, a word curse put on you, to where people would not recognize who you are, or they would be blinded with seeing you as something different than what you really are. And God said that curse is falling off. There will be an abundance in relationships with you, where you will have uncommon favor, where people are going to want to bless you. People are going to go out their way to help you. People are going to go out their way to make sure you are good, okay? And it's not even going to make sense the way this is about to happen. Things is about to take place in such a major way where literally it is going to um it's going to be almost unbelievable, for real. Like how people did not believe, because right before Jesus had brought the girl to life, thank you, Holy Spirit. Oh, right, excuse me, right before he brought the little girl back to life, right before he brought the little girl back to life, there was some people that walked out, that was in the room with the parents, to where Jesus, I guess those people left because they were mocking Jesus, as far as him being able, because Jesus had said the girl was just sleeping, she wasn't dead, and people had mocked him, was kind of like angry, right? So those people left out of the room, and it was just the mom and dad. And what God is saying is, there have been people that have mocked you, and ridiculed you, and didn't believe in what you were doing, what you were cultivating at this time. And it's time for you to understand that the way that these things are about to take place in your life, the way that this growth is about to come at such uh, a fast rate, it's not going to make any sense. It's almost going to be unbelievable. Like those people didn't believe that Jesus could actually bring that little girl back to life. And it's 12 people on the live right now. The little girl was 12 years old, and the woman who had the issue of blood was going through that issue for 12 years. So for some of you all, you could have been going through this issue for 12 years, 12 months, 12 weeks, 12 days, whoever it is, you have been going through this thing for a while. And get ready, because you are about to be healed. You are about to experience a surge of abundance in every area of your life that is not going to make any sense. But before you enter into this season of back to back wins, God is saying there are going to be three signs and wonders that is going to confirm this word. So you have to make sure that you're paying attention, and quieting down your spirit, quieting down your mind, so you can be able to hear and perceive things correctly. Because, for example, I wasn't going to share this, but I kind of feel led to share it now, where I really wanted to go to the Millions Conference, Tiffany Montgomery's Millions Conference, right? But things I had knew, like, okay, something probably, something, not even something, but I knew that right now wasn't the time to where things were going to work out for me to be able to go. And I was just like, already making plans to just not even put too much energy into it, or uh be, what's the word, be discouraged, right? Because I knew that I wasn't going to necessarily be able to go. But turns out my sister had entered me into, because some people that could not go gifted their tickets away in her Millions Conference, right? And my sister had entered me in to win the tickets, and I ended up being one of the people to win the ticket, right? But I did not know that I won the ticket. I didn't know that she had entered me in, and she ended up not being able to. She forgot to tell me about it, or whatever the case may be. It was a lot going on, so she didn't get a chance to telling me about it, and seeing that I had won the ticket, and until it was already too late. And at first, I was a little upset, like, how could I miss this opportunity to have been able to go to the conference? But what God was saying is, that's a sign. That's a sign to let you know that you are favored in this season. What is for you cannot be missed. And know that even though you weren't able to go to the conference, this was a sign to let you know that the season that you're moving in, where you are chosen, you will be chosen. And this you're entering in a season where the favor on your life is going to be so strong. Any and everything you do is going to be blessed. You cannot miss it. Like, what if you enter into a competition, if you enter into a raffle, if you enter into a room, you're going to be seen as the chosen one. You are the chosen one. And because God is gifting you this power, lifting the veil off of you, because a lot of you have been in a season where you have been isolated and hidden. that veil is being lifted to where you are going to be seeing how God sees you. And you are about to be chosen. You are about to be picked. So for a lot of you all, what I'm feeling in my spirit, if you are single, get ready. You're about to meet the one you're going to be with, your spouse. You're getting ready to meet your husband or your wife, whoever that significant other is for you. You're going to run into them. You're going to see them, or whoever this business partner is, whoever this destiny helper is that is going to help you get to the next level in your life. You're getting ready to run into the people that are going to help you transform into the person that you are called to be. You're getting ready to run into the people that are going to help you get to the next level in your life. Okay? So, you guys, get excited. I know I gave a lot of information, but get excited because literally when I read this chapter Mark 5 yesterday, it just was such a blessing for me. And it's all about how you perceive things in this short period before this season of breakthrough. Because I could have easily, when my sister said because she had so much going on, she forgot to even tell me about the ticket. I mean, that she entered me in and that I won the ticket. I could have easily gotten angry and upset and just looked at it as a complete loss, when in all actuality, God was like, no, I need you to look at this as a sign. Look at this as a blessing in disguise, a sign to let you know that you are in your winning season. There is nothing that you cannot do or your hands won't touch and it won't be blessed and it won't already be yours. Everywhere your foot touches is yours in this season. So it's important for you to know that and make sure you perceive everything correctly, okay? Because you are moving up, you are being upgraded, and there will be 3 signs and wonders before this season of back-to-back wins takes place, okay? So I love y'all. God loves you so much more. And yeah, y'all, get ready. Get ready for takeoff. Get ready for healing. Get ready for restoration. Get ready for a breakthrough like never before. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.